Xbox is kicking off 2024 with a bang. They have confirmed their developer direct for this time next week. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. We're not going to waste any time. Xbox announced their second iteration of their developer direct showcase that's happening on January 18th, January 19th, Australian time, 7 a.m. I'm going to be doing a live reacts on the Twitch channel, link in the description if you want to go to my Twitch and follow along so you can react along with me. Some exciting announcements coming in this one and some surprises that I don't think many people expected to come. Let's jump over to the Xbox Wire to see what they have to say. The official word from Xbox says you're about to get an exciting look at some of the incredible games ahead with Xbox as we present a new edition of Developer Direct. On Thursday, January 18th, fans will get an inside look at a selection of highly anticipated games coming to Xbox Series X, S, PC, and Game Pass. Shortly after, ZeniMax Online Studios will host the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 Global Reveal to preview 2024's biggest update. The 4 games we're going to get a sneak peek at during the Developer Direct are going to be Indiana Jones, Avowed, Ara History Untold, and Senua's Saga Hellblade II. For Indiana Jones, they say Machine Games, the award-winning studio behind the recent Wolfenstein series, will reveal their upcoming Indiana Jones game, an action-adventure that puts players in the leather jacket of the legendary archaeologist. Developer Direct will showcase more than 10 minutes of game and developer insights, including details about the game's setting and story, how fans will actually play as Indy, additional details from his next globe-trotting adventure, and the premiere of the first gameplay trailer. Really exciting stuff here for Indiana Jones. In my last video, I predicted that we would see Indiana Jones this year, and Tom Henderson from Insider Gaming is reporting that it will be released in 2024 as well, which only bolsters Xbox's really strong calendar year from a first-party perspective. So I'm really pumped to see Indiana Jones myself. I'm really keen to see if Machine Games take it down the first-person route, like their Wolfenstein series, or go in a new direction like Arcane with Blade and go third-person for Indiana Jones. This time next week, we will have seen the game, so get excited. Next up is Avowed. The team at Obsidian will share the first deep dive into the gameplay experience fans can expect in Avowed, their upcoming fantasy action RPG set in the fantastical, vibrant living lands. Learn more about how Obsidian's expertise in building worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity come to life in Avowed, where players will have agency to make choices to shape every step of their adventure. I think we're all really excited for this one. Everyone understands the type of talent, the caliber of talent behind Obsidian and the games that they've released in the past. We know that Avowed was originally scoped to be Obsidian's answer to The Elder Scrolls, a game like Skyrim, but since then reports have come out saying they've scaled a bit back. Right now, I'm expecting Avowed to be similar to The Outer Worlds that they released back in 2019, a campaign that could probably be finished in 15 to 20 hours. That's excluding all the side quests that are guaranteed to be in this sort of RPG as well. So fingers crossed we see extended gameplay of Avowed. We saw the gameplay trailer and an in-engine look and pre-alpha from Avowed at the June showcase last year. I think Obsidian really want to bring the big guns this time and showcase their storytelling, their world building, and just what's special about Avowed they'll be releasing later this year. Next up, Ara History Untold. Hear from the leads at Oxide Games, a studio founded by veterans of the strategy genre and the creators behind classic strategy titles like Civilization V, as they unveil exclusive new gameplay and share more details about the inspiration, key features, and road ahead for their upcoming historical grand strategy game. Like I mentioned in my last video, Ara History Untold has sort of been flying under the radar. Oxide Games have been giving updates via their own channels on gameplay and how development is progressing. I'm expecting this one to drop in the next couple of months. So yeah, really looking forward to see what Oxide Games is bringing to the table. I think this is going to be a bit of a hit for fans of the strategy genre. Fingers crossed anyway. And lastly, Senua's Saga Hellblade II. Ninja Theory take us behind the scenes at their studio in Cambridge to give us some insight on how they are crafting Senua's Saga Hellblade II. The team will speak to the ambition and meticulous care involved in creating Senua's journey of survival. I think I speak for everyone when I say that Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is shaping up to be a stunning game. Whether the game can stun with its gameplay is another question. The combat that was shown at the June showcase, the Game Awards recently, looked really impressive, but we just need to understand how deep that goes. I don't think there's any doubt as to the level of meticulous care and attention to detail detail that Ninja Theory have put into Hellblade 2. We've seen plenty of behind the scenes footage. I actually think that of all the games here, this is the one that we don't need to see. I'm just really looking forward to having it release. In my last video, I predicted that it's going to drop in the May window. I think if Indiana Jones and Avowed drop in that second half, I think Hellblade 2 is more likely than ever to drop in that first half. So fingers crossed I was right with that prediction. So there you have it, 4 games coming to the Xbox Developer Direct next week. But we know that last year they originally announced 4 games and there was a surprise in Hi-Fi Rush from Tango Gameworks. So let's talk about the games that could possibly show up at this year's Developer Direct. We know that Towerborne from Stoic Studios, a very talented team behind the Banner Saga trilogy, are gearing up for a 2024 release. Towerborne is confirmed as a 2024 game for Xbox Game Studios, and I would be pretty surprised if it doesn't ship in the first half of 2024. They showed extended gameplay at the June showcase last year. It was playable at Gamescom in August. So I've got a feeling that if there is a game that's ready to ship in the first half of 2024, it's going to be Towerborne. Is it going to be a shadow drop? Maybe, maybe not. In my last video, I predicted a February release. I thought it would kick off the year. There are rumors that Double Fine might rock up with a game of their own, a small experimental title called Kiln. This is a game that came out of one of Double Fine's infamous game jams in recent history, and apparently it held a lot of promise. We know that Double Fine, after Psychonauts 2 shipped in 2021, moved on to multiple smaller projects. So maybe this is one of those games that they want to revisit, put a bit more dev time into, really flesh it out and bring it to life. And rumor has it that that might be the game that gets shadow dropped here. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I should also note that while Xbox's Developer Direct has purely focused on first and second party games in the past, that's going for last year, and currently what we know for this year, I wouldn't hate it if they decide to show some games from partners, particularly exclusives like Stalker 2. This is a game that's arriving exclusively to Xbox, or as a timed exclusive to Xbox in Q1. At least that's the word from GSE Game World around when their game is shipping. I wouldn't be totally against Xbox giving that game a big AAA exclusive game from one of their creative partners, the spotlight at something like a Developer Direct. I think that developer, if anything, deserves the spotlight to be shone on their game, given all the troubles that they face enduring the Ukraine and Russian crisis. So I wouldn't be against Stalker 2 rocking up here and being a part of the Developer Direct, even though it's not a first-party game. So there you are, guys. Xbox's Developer Direct happening this time next week, Friday, 7 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time on my Twitch channel. That's where I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the Developer Direct. Join me. I'll also post the VOD of that stream on the YouTube channel as well, so you can check it out later if you like. What do you think of this lineup for the Developer Direct? I think Xbox is shaping up to have a fantastic 2024. It really looks like that goal of having one big game launching every quarter from Xbox's first party is finally in sight, and who knows, maybe 2024 is the start of that vision that Phil Spencer and the team have had for so very long. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps grow the channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.